Welcome to Adala's Backyard Garden. The month of August is here and it is time for us to start few seeds indoors. These are fall vegetables and we can start them indoors now and aim at transplanting them outdoors within 6 to 8 weeks. We will pick a few varieties of cabbages, cauliflower, kale, broccoli, and Swiss chard. As you all know, these plants require cooler weather and therefore we are starting them indoors in controlled atmosphere, and then we'll be taking them outside. They cannot tolerate the high heat present right now. Now this is the Swiss chard that we already had with us, and it is in a part shaded region. You can say it's doing pretty okay. Once the temperature drops down a little bit, it will really thrive. Now, all of these plants will do really well in containers because cabbages and cauliflowers, broccoli, they do not have very deep roots. Now, for the seed starting, we use a seed starting mix and some earthworm castings. Since we will be keeping the seeds that we start today indoors, we are using a ready-made store-bought seed starting mix which is clean and sterile. Now you can add some boiling water to this seed starting mix in order to kill the fungus gnat eggs. Fungus gnats are teeny tiny black colored flies which pretty much creates a havoc in indoor plants. We will be discussing about fungus gnats and how to avoid them towards the end of the video. Now this is the seed starting mix that we take, and we will add some earthworm casting to it. We will mix it up and that will be the base for our seed starting today. Baby saplings in the initial phase of life do not require a whole lot of nutrition or fertilizer. We add earthworm castings because earthworm castings give enough nutrition to the baby saplings and it also does not burn the plant. Your saplings will look healthy and strong by using earthworm castings. We use disposable cups and we add a hole to the bottom of the cup. That is what we use for our seeds. Now, as you can see, we are filling it up with the seed starting mix. This is the ideal size of the cup. This is the purple of Sicily variety of cauliflower, and it is the first time we are growing this variety. Now for the broccoli, cabbages and cauliflowers, I will start about 2 plants per container, and you can see I water them thoroughly. Our seed starting mix was bone dry, and so there is a little bit of water on the top, but it will seep down thoroughly. I'm also starting some organic henna seeds which I purchased online. This is the first time I'm going to try this out. I love henna and therefore I just wanted to see if we could grow the plant at home. Now you can see that all these cups are ready with their respective labels, and we place them on a tray, and this tray will be placed on one of our windowsills where it gets enough sunlight. You can also use a heat mat if you have one. Fungus gnats are black colored teeny tiny flies that lay eggs on the top layer of the soil. They love that moisture in the top layer of the soil, so the best way to avoid fungus gnat problem is to keep the top layer slightly dry. So keep a gap between watering so that the top layer can dry out. The second method is to water from below. Now this is possible if your plants are slightly big in size. Now the third method is to use some cinnamon on the top layer of the soil. This will control the fungus gnat eggs and the flies. Now I don't panic if I see a fly here or there, but if you see a whole lot of them, then you might want to pay attention and keep an eye on the health of your plants. Now coming to our moringa is in full bloom and you can see the pods, lots of them. This is the one that we overwintered and they are doing really good. We overwinter our moringa plants indoors and in our garage actually. So you can see how well they are doing. We started seeing blooms by end of July and we saw a lot of pods coming up. You can see that the sponge gourd is also doing exceptionally well. They have been giving us sponge gourds continuously. Here's the lemon cucumbers, and we have been harvesting them also. These are few bitter gourds that we could harvest from our bitter gourd plants. Even though we have had a good harvest in our backyard this particular year, we have seen a lot of pest problem also. We never had spider mite problems with our long beans until this year. This year, in the middle of the season, we are facing a lot of pest issues. You can see that the okra bed is one bed which is doing really well. Okras do not need much attention and they give okras like crazy. You can see this is the harvest that we got this past week. The first of our chocolate colored bell peppers ready, and we are thrilled to have them. If you like these kind of videos, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching.